Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. As you saw in my previous vlog, we're moving. As much as I love preparing food from scratch and creating different recipes, I decided now is the perfect time to try a meal delivery service to save some time in the kitchen. Today, I'll be making and reviewing the Mediterranean Rainbow Veggie Bowl from Chef's Plate. You can check them out in the description of this video. This recipe comes with printed instructions and pre-packaged ingredients right over here. So we'll start by opening this up. And I see here that we have some mix of greens, a pepper, a zucchini, basil pesto, goat cheese, vegetable dip it looks like, or probably salad dressing, a lemon, Mediterranean spice blend, Bulgar wheat, balsamic vinegar, and a tomato. So in the instructions here, it says that the first thing we have to do is preheat the oven to 450, so we'll do that right now. I've just washed all of the produce and now I'm going to start by cutting the zucchini into thin half moons. Next, we'll thinly slice the pepper. Then we're going to chop the tomatoes. Now I'm going to juice half the lemon. We've prepared all of the vegetables and now we'll add them to a baking sheet with parchment paper and then toss them together with some oil along with some of the Mediterranean spice mix. I like how in this particular recipe, I haven't done any of the other recipes from Chef's Plate yet, but I like how this recipe comes with everything pre-packaged. It's very simple and convenient. It's definitely more for beginner cooks. It's pretty straightforward. The instructions have been very clear and I like that they come with pictures. I find that very helpful. So we'll toss that all together. Add the Mediterranean spice blend. We'll also add some black pepper and olive oil. Now I'm going to toss it all together and I believe that's it. We put it in the oven and then we start preparing the Bulgar wheat. Set it in the middle rack for about 15 minutes. Meanwhile, in a small pot, we're going to add the vegetable stock reduction, which is this right here, and water, oil, and salt. This is the vegetable stock reduction. I initially thought it was a dip or a salad dressing, but obviously I was mistaken. Then we're gonna add the water. So it's about 3/4 cups of water and about a half a tablespoon of oil and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. I usually don't measure in my own recipes, but I wanna follow this exactly to see what it will taste like. I like how this is more for like busy professionals that don't have too much time on their hands or people in a similar situation such as I am, which basically is moving. So it's boiling now. I'm gonna stir in the cracked wheat, mix it a little bit, and we're gonna cover that up and set it aside for 16 minutes. Next, in a medium bowl, we're gonna whisk together a couple of the ingredients. So I've already squeezed half of the lemon juice into this bowl. Next, we're going to add a teaspoon of the balsamic glaze. Then we're going to add a tablespoon of oil. So I'm using olive oil. And we'll season it with some salt and pepper. We'll whisk it all together. Now we'll add the arugula and spinach mix. And we'll toss it to coat. This is all done now. Next, we'll take our small bowl and mix together the basil pesto and the goat cheese. Now, I do have my own basil pesto recipe and it'll be in the description of this video, but also you can check it out by clicking over here. Oh, perfect timing. Our veggies are roasted and ready. I I got interrupted because my veggies were ready, so now I'm gonna mix the goat cheese with the basil pesto. I've noticed that this is taking up a little bit more time than what the package says. It does say 30 minutes for this meal, and it's been probably about 40 minutes or so far. It's time to fluff the cracked wheat with a fork. I'm using a towel because last time I did this, I burned myself, and I'm still recovering. And we'll add our roasted veggies to the wheat. As you can see, I'm using the same fork because I don't want to wash an extra spatula. As you know, I don't like washing too many dishes. So we're gonna mix the veggies and the wheat all together. Now we're gonna plate our dish. First, we're gonna put the wheat and the veggies on our plate. Then we're gonna place our spinach and arugula over top. Then we're going to drizzle with some of the balsamic glaze. Squeeze a lemon wedge. And top with our goat cheese mixture. And we'll enjoy it in just a moment. Very good. I like that. I honestly thought it wasn't going to turn out as good as it did. I'm very impressed. I really enjoyed that the instructions are very easy to follow and everything is pre-packaged and convenient. I think it's perfect for people who are very busy, and the price is really good, especially if you're only doing it for a few weeks. It's really worth the money. And honestly, it's quite a bit cheaper than takeout, so this is really great. If you're a beginner cook, this is a great place to start. I also like the fact that they are very accommodating with different dietary restrictions. When I was ordering the meal plan, you could really put in all sorts of things: meat, vegetarian, dairy-free, all sorts of options. So I really enjoyed that. And you get to choose how many meals you want delivered in a week. I chose 4 meals per week, but you can really choose 2 or 3 or 4 meals a week, whatever works for your schedule. The only thing that I could say is that it does take longer than expected. So it says 30 minutes, but it took, I think, a total of about 45 to 50 minutes altogether. And I cook pretty quickly, so I think it does take a little bit longer than what it says, but other than that, this is a great option, and I did really enjoy this particular meal. If you liked this video, make sure to click the like button. Also, subscribe to my channel if you enjoy this kind of content, and comment down below if you've ever tried any meal delivery services and what you thought. I would love to try out some other meal delivery services and maybe do a review on various different services and see which one I like best. Also, follow me on Instagram at Greco Recipes. Bye, have a wonderful day.